Charyse Williams. I'm so excited to bring her on and introduce you to her today. Hey, Charyse. So happy to
Hello
have you
there.
here. How are you?
I'm
How are you?
fantastic. I'm great. Thank you. So great to be here with you as well. Thank you for the invitation.
Absolutely. Why don't you start off by
Yeah.
telling everyone a little bit about yourself and the business?
Yeah. So, Charyse Williams, I'm a former ICU nurse turned a business coach for nurses specifically in the holistic health and functional medicine space that are really looking to monetize their brilliance. So,
Love it. Love it. Okay, Sheree. So why don't you talk a little bit about like your experience in virtual business school? Maybe some wins that you had, what you most got out of it, what made you decide to up level to gold, and how you're using gold now, and what is your master plan? Like, why'd you make the move?
my big
Why'd you
master
make the
plan.
move? What's your master plan? And I say that because as I shared with everyone, we're only 30 days into virtual business school gold. This is our newest offering. This is what we're going like all in on VBS and VBS gold. So Sharice, why don't you share with them a little bit about like what your experience in virtual business school was and then kind of
Yeah.
about the move?
Yeah, absolutely. So I will say this, full transparency. I joined VBS a year ago, and because it was a no brainer. It was clearly a
Yeah.
no brainer, but I didn't prioritize it. I don't know why, but I didn't until about 6 months into it. I'm like, I should really do this. And so that's when I dug in and really, really got focused on the Dream 1000 and I was kind of halfway doing it. This is what I was going to share. I was sharing this with someone the other day. I was kind of halfway doing the Dream 1000, halfway doing the Miracle Hour, and I was getting results. And I'm like, whoa, okay, wait a minute now. Let's just imagine if I actually did this in real life, like if I
Yeah.
really went all in, which I did. And so, one of the opportunities that we have in VBS is that we can schedule, calls and that type of thing. So I got really clear on my trust builder offer. I got support with that from you guys, and literally since then I've been making sales like every day. That has never happened in my business
That's
ever.
wild.
When I say ever, I've never made daily sales every day, day after day.
I mean, it's incredible. Like, Sharice, I just have to congratulate you because I love the fact that you said, this is kind of working. And I'm like, not even doing it. I wonder what would happen if I started like action, right? I think
Yeah,
that's how it is with so many things. But to be making sales every day in a world in which, I mean, obviously, you know this, Sharice, we see people, going out of business every single day. We see people like really having a hard time. They can't figure out how to make a sale, let
right,
alone making a sale every day. That's just
right.
incredible. Like, I'm so happy to hear that for you.
Thank you. And that's kind of where I was too. I mean, because as we speak about all the time, this shift in the market, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I've been with you before and I always say, Kelly's my forever coach, right? Because it's everything that Kelly offers is always so relevant and so timely. And
Yeah.
I love that you guys test it. And if it doesn't work, you don't even share, well, I guess you do share it, but you share it in a way like, okay, don't do this.
Yeah.
But you really bring forward, okay, this is what's working now, this is how you capitalize on it, like this is where you need to go. I'm like, I'm in. I'm in.
Yeah.
So
That's
yeah.
amazing. But
Hmm.
for you, with selling your
Yeah.
trust building offers on a daily basis, because I think there's how many people here would love to be selling their trust building offer every single day? Anybody else? Is there anyone here that would love to be making sales of their trust building offer every single day? What would you say if you were to give like, just one or two things that have been either, really meaningful or working really well for you as far as getting those sales? Like what do you think has made the biggest impact, I guess I would say?
I think the first and foremost, it was clarity and reassurance about my trust building offer, because I'd come to a couple of the workshops and I said, I can do this, I can figure it out. And I did. I created a trust building offer
Yeah.
and it sold a little. And I'm like, okay, there's something, but I always had like, I felt like I wasn't going all in because I had that little level of uncertainty, like,
Yeah.
did I put it together right? Like,
Yeah.
and so then that's why I decided to kind of reach out and get support and have eyes on my trust builder offer. And then once, we tweaked some things, and once we tweaked those things,
Mhm.
it was like, you always say this, Kelly, like that 1% shift
Yes.
creates
Yes.
massive like results, right? And it was that
Okay.
1% shift that I made with my trust building offer, as well as when you have a certain level of certainty, you're like, okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
You go all
Yeah.
in. You don't hold
It's
back.
true. It's
Right?
100% true. And going for everyone that's watching today, going back to what we talked about with the green flags, Charyse, you took advantage of some of those instant offers. You took advantage of some of those accelerators
Yeah.
because you knew you were like, oh, I just need like that little tweak. You were right there and you're like, yeah, I'm going to book that one call. I'm
Yep.
going to do that, I'm going to do that breakdown or intensive. And so I just want everyone to see that example. Like Charyse was right there. She's an established, successful business owner. It's not her first rodeo. She was already
Mm.
having a level of success, but that little lack of certainty, you're right, Charyse, you don't go all in because you're just not sure, right?
You're
But
like,
you got that
"Eh."
clarity,
Right.
and you did it. And now you're making the sales consistently every day, which
Yeah.
is great. And that's exactly, how we want the process to work. Now, what made you decide to up level into gold?
So, one, this might sound weird, but I'm never like the bottom of the rung kind of girl.
Hmm.
It's like, okay, whatever's the next level, count me in
Yeah.
because that's just who I am.
Yeah.
Um, but even more so, it was the value, like the intensives that you guys offered. So when I learned about the intensives that were on the table and what they would have cost, I'm like, who does that? Like, why would you buy them separately, even if they're available to be
Yeah.
bought? So I didn't even know if they were available to be bought separately, but
Yeah.
I knew the value of it, and I knew with the strategic advisory feed, that's one of the things that I absolutely loved from before some of the
Yeah.
containers I was in with you from before, and I was like, this is stupid, and like literally this is so insane to not upgrade, and I just wanted that more of that intimacy,
Yeah.
and more of that not hand holding per se, but it's that accelerator, like, okay, this is the next level up, this next level of support up, and so that's what I wanted. That's literally what I wanted. And can I
Yeah.
just say, I haven't shared this. So Danielle did the newsletter, turning your newsletter into a sales team. Okay, so she gave so many just brilliant tips and pointers and everything. And I implemented just a fraction. And my open rate has increased by 50%, actually a little over 50%. So I mean, like seriously, if you can get 50% more people to see the offer, then of course you'll sell more.
Of course you'll sell
Yeah.
more.
So
I
thank you,
mean,
Danielle.
oh my gosh, you're like, that is like exactly, that's the whole goal, right? And the
Right.
reason we started talking so much about that, and then Therese, obviously with what's coming up with gold, a huge part of Danielle's focus in gold is going to be on the audience growth and the audience monetization. Because once you get the foundation in virtual business school of like selling the trust builder, now if you pour rocket fuel, just that little thing like that, get your open rates up, get more people joining your list each day, get more visibility on your posts, you're just taking what's
Yeah.
already working and you're getting leverage. And
Yeah.
that's what people don't understand. Like leverage is about getting a bigger result for the same work that you're already doing. Why wouldn't you want 10,000, 20,000, 100,000 people to see an email instead of 1,000? Right.
Right.
And so I love to hear that, Therese. You're like the perfect student. She's doing all the things, you guys. She's doing all the things. But that's one of the ones, by the way, for everyone that's here, if you join as a gold member monthly today, you get access to that exact training. It's an intensive we just had last week. If you join as a gold member today, monthly or pay in full, doesn't matter. You get access to that as well as the full breakdown of the updated live launch that we just did. Okay. So that's what I'm talking about. And when Danielle is explaining to you guys when we're talking about gold, that each of these intensives are worth $1,250 and we sell them publicly, like to Charyse's point, like this is not theory. This is like, here is what is going to work for you. Go implement this very specific thing and you are going to see results, right?
Right.
Do you want to share what your trust builder is, Charyse? Someone just asked that.
Yeah, yeah. So the Trust Builder it's called the Quantum Leap Collective, and again, it's for nurses in the holistic health and functional medicine space, and it is literally you want the components, like what's the deliverables of the.
Maybe they want to know. I don't know. Maybe they want to know, is it a membership? Is
It is a
it
membership, and
okay?
I was very reluctant. You know me.
Me
We came
too.
from the
Me
high
too.
ticket space, and
Yep.
it took me a minute to really shift my
Yep.
thought process around like a membership. But I got there, and I see it. It's the long game. I'm in. Like I
Yeah.
get it now. I just couldn't get with it
It
initially for
took me
quite
a
some
minute
time.
too.
Yeah.
I was with you on that, but that's because the way that memberships and low ticket has been taught is so crappy. It
Yeah.
doesn't feel good for the client. It doesn't feel good for you. It attracts all the wrong people. No one
Right.
pays their bills. No one does anything. No
Right.
one gets any results. This
Right.
is why if you're sitting here today and you are not in virtual business school, just the general membership, like run, don't walk, get yourself in there, learn how to do trust building offers the right way because it completely determines like your quality of life, essentially.
Yeah.
Like the kind of people that you bring in, the kind of interactions that you have, the results that they're getting, it all goes back to how you position it, who you're marketing it to,
Yep.
uh, what you're doing, all of those things. So
And what's
I
so
love it.
interesting, Kelly, to your point, is that one of the premises of the trust builder offer is that it should be a place where previous clients can come in, new clients
Yes.
can come in. And my first, I want to say 3 or 4 clients were former clients that had
Yeah.
invested with me at the highest level at that
Yep.
time, and they were like, "I'm in." I'm like,
Oh,
"Huh,
that's the biggest thing is like it is
okay."
the best client attraction tool ever.
Yeah.
And all of your alumni come back. People
Yep.
are so excited. And also, people don't realize, but like a lot of times customers leave when they feel like they know what you're teaching. As
Hmm.
soon as they see that you're evolving and you're presenting your next evolution, they're like, oh, I love you, Charyse. Like, yes, of course, I want to be a part of your new thing that I was doing, but people don't necessarily want to renew for 5 years in the
Right.
same program that they already did.
Exactly.
You're making little tweaks, you're bringing new things, all of that. The part of it is people seeing your evolution and wanting to come learn, well, what are you teaching now? Like what's the next step to build on the things that I've already learned, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
For sure.
So
Yeah.
I
It's
don't want
been
to, I want to be
awesome.
respectful of your
Yes.
time because it was a great honor to have you here, Shreese. But what
Thank
would
you.
you say to anyone that's sitting on the fence that's trying to make the decision today about whether or not they should either join gold or up level into gold? Either way, we want
Yeah.
everyone that's here today to come and join us.
Yeah. So first of all, if you're not in VBS, why?
Yeah,
I mean, it's a no-brainer. Like you
it's a
spend
no-brainer.
probably more
Yeah.
time and thought and effort and energy thinking about what you're gonna,
Oh yeah.
cook on Friday,
Oh yeah.
right? And so it's a no-brainer. And the value, what you get in VBS in and of itself is it's worth so much. Now, VBS Gold, this is, if you know that you want a little bit more. You want a little bit
Yeah.
more. You want to have more access to you just said it.
Yeah.
Access, speed, support, access, and
Yeah.
content.
That's it.
Yes.
That's
Speed,
it.
support,
Yeah.
access, and that's exactly why I upgraded into gold.
Yeah.
I think one of the biggest reasons was really the intensives and then the strategic advisory, because you're right. The what you get in the strategic advisory, man, it's that's a whole nother
Yeah.
training in and of itself. And
That's a whole
everything
nother thing.
it
Yeah.
is, and
Yeah.
everything, and it all blends perfectly. It all complements, everything. Everything complements everything. So that being said, either get into VBS if you're not, or for sure if you are in VBS, I don't know why you would not want to be in VBS Gold. And I guess you don't have to stair step it. They can just go right into gold, right?
They can go right into gold. There's a
Go right
lot
into
of
gold.
people
Save,
here that
yeah.
if you know you want to sell one to many and you know that you're committed to making a leap in 2026, you should come
Hmm.
straight into gold. And
Gold.
yeah, you get access to everything in virtual business school in the general membership anyway. And most of the people in gold are going to track along with both. It's kind of like, think about
Hmm.
it as like VBS is giving you like the starting point, and then gold is giving you like the in depth if you want to like go
Yeah.
much deeper and further with what you're doing. The
It's
difference
the
between
amplifier.
yeah, it's the amplifier. And it's exactly everything that I walked you guys through today with the 5 green flags. It is like your natural step if you're someone that wants to figure out how to
Yeah.
hit the go live button on your phone, talk to, hundreds of people, make sales. Charise, I go live from my pool. I make
I
sales from my pool.
know. All the time.
No
I love
makeup.
it.
And I just come and I serve, I add value, I
And
answer
you do.
questions, and I make invitations. And that's what I want you all to know is that there are endless possibilities to what you can do in your business and your life if you serve, you add value, you answer questions, and you make invitations. And that's what you're
Yeah.
going to learn how to do. Virtual Business School gets you started. Virtual Business School Gold is like the rocket fuel to 10x.
Yeah.
And we can't wait to see you guys all
Yeah.
here. And thank
Can,
you,
can I
Charyse.
can
Oh,
I
go
add
ahead.
one little thing? Yeah,
Yeah.
the other thing, and I shared this with Danielle, is that as business owners, we we make a lot of decisions on a daily basis. And so this is one of the things, another reason why I decided to upgrade to gold is to help eliminate decision fatigue. I didn't want to have to wonder, do I get access to that? Do I have to pay extra for that? It's like, no, you're in gold. You get it. You've
Oh
got it. I'm
yeah.
like, thank you. I don't have to
Yes,
decide and make another purchase decision. I'm already in. I made the decision once.
exactly.
I'm in. Thank you.
I have to say, my favorite posts and my favorite lives to do are when I get to make my announcements where I'm like, everyone in VBS already gets this, or everyone in gold already gets this, where I'm
Yeah.
like, because it's you getting to reinforce to people like, you bought this one thing, but you also get all of these other things. And we're always looking to like one up ourselves as far as
Yeah.
like, we want to keep evolving. We want to keep bringing what we're doing, which like there's a whole bunch of new stuff that we haven't even gotten, we haven't even talked about. There's no time this week to talk about, but you'll see, Shreese.
Love it.
You'll
I'm
get it
excited.
all because
I'll
you'll
get
get
it
it
all.
all because you're in
Yes.
gold. So you'll know exactly what I'm talking
I
about.
love it.
Well,
Well,
thank
thank
you
you.
for being here
You're
today.
very welcome.
And I appreciate you so much, Shreese, and we're proud of you.
Welcome.
And
Thank
making
you.
daily sales is no small feat in a world where people are struggling to make a sale. So thank you. Thank you for investing
Yes.
in yourself. Thank you for believing in us
Yes,
and for,
always.
making the leap to get ready for a huge 2026.
Yep, I'm excited. Thank you.
All right. Thanks so
Bye.
much. Okay.